Hey guys, this is your intro unit lesson to using Pixlr for the mural project, the public art project. So we're going to go to Pixlr. You can tell I've already looked it up, but it's Pixlr. You can type it into Google or you can type it into the slide there up top. And it's going to be pixlr.com photo editor online. I click that. Now this is similar to Photoshop, but it's much simpler and it's free, which is amazing. And you're going to open to this like orange on ice cubes page. We're going to just go to Playful Pixlr. Advanced we don't need. It's honestly pretty advanced. So we're just going to do the Playful Pixlr X. So go ahead and click this one. And you'll see that I'm already kind of doing a lot of playing around with some things here. So I'm going to load a URL. I'm going to try to play around with an image. So let's find something that we could do. So I'm going to look for a fruit. And for me, I decided to look for an apple. When you find the image that you want, you're going to right click it, open image in new tab. So this is the link that I want right here. Open image in new tab, click. And now the image is here alone in a new tab. I'm going to click the link at the top. You can right click, copy, go back to my photo editor to load URL, right click, paste, load, and now my image is loaded in here. Okay, so I'm going to do that again just so we can show you how to do it. So I knew that I wanted an apple, so let's try with another fruit, grapes. Let's find a cute bunch of grapes. This one's fine. Okay, so I like this image. Right click, open image in new tab. Then I have the image in the new tab. Right click on the top bar, copy. When I'm in Pixlr, load URL, click here, right click again, paste, load. And now I have my image. So I have my grapes image. I can close these up. I don't really want to use the grapes. I'd rather go to that. First thing you want to do when you open your image is to go ahead and unlock it. So right now this says locked. There's a little picture of a lock on my layer. So layers are very important and we can talk a little bit about it, but for the most part, we're not going to worry about them too much except for this moment right now. So this is very important when you open your image. You're going to want to duplicate your layers. So I'm going to erase this little mark here for you. You're going to click these dots, click these three dots, go ahead and click duplicate layer. Boop. Okay, so now this gives me a layer that I can work on. If something went wrong and I needed to go back to the original, I have this one that's locked and safe, but now I also have a layer that I can work on. So you want to make sure first step is to duplicate your layer. So right clicking on the three dots and hitting this little double square duplicate layer. And now I have three layers. So I can go ahead and just delete one of those. Same thing, clicking the three dots, delete layer, right? Now I have a little apple. And my goal is to try to make this apple look like a face. I'm going to try to see what I can do to make this apple look like a little emoji, give it some personality. Okay, so that's going to be your practice to make this little apple look like a person. So I'm going over here to the drawing tool. This is my favorite tool in the program because essentially it acts like a pencil. So it's over here. It looks like a little paintbrush. You're going to click that. You have a few options. You have an eraser, you have a pen, you have a shape. Okay, so all different kinds of shapes that you could do similarly to Google Docs or Word or any other kind of creating software. I'm going to click brush tool because I want to be drawing here. So this tool changes the size of my brush. Okay, so pretend I have 1,000 different paintbrushes in front of me. Here I'd like to have a pretty normal size brush. So I'm just going to kind of go with like a basic circle. And if you bring your mouse over, you can see how big that's going to be on your drawing. So if I went all the way up to this, it's going to be this huge circle. I don't want something that big. I want something kind of small. Okay, so I would like something like this. I'm going to pick a red color. So if you click any of these here on the color scale, it kind of just hops you around this main bar of the rainbow. Now I'm going to play around a little bit with creating a face. So first I want to do is give it some eyeballs. I'm going to add some eyes. Ooh, is my color not blue? Oh, I see what I did wrong. I'm going to hit Control on my keypad and the Z button to undo. You can also hit the undo down here in the corner of the screen. Now, the color it has selected, you can see this little white circle right here. That's actually the color that's selected. So you're going to look at this kind of egg shape, this oval, and this circle. And that's telling you what color is selected. So let's clear that off. Now, if I move this circle, come here, circle. There we go. If I move this circle, notice how this changes. These 3 dots in this oval, they're going to change as I move that circle. So if I want it to get darker, I can go down here and it gets darker. If I want it to get lighter, it gets lighter over here. Same for the whole way around this. Now let's say I want it something a little bit greener. I'm going to go down to this scale and pull towards the green. And that's going to give me like a bit more of like a tealy green. I can kind of just play around with the color that I want. So this is just a time for you to explore and figure out how to make your fruit look like a person. Okay. So I'm going to pick this color. I have the size that I want. I have the color that I want. Now I can draw. So I'd like these to be the eyeballs. Okay. So I'm going to give it an eyeball right here. Another eyeball over here. Just playing around, similar to the way I draw on paper, but it's unlimited because it's digital. Okay, ooh, I kind of messed that eye up. Let me get my eraser tool. This is going to allow me to erase what I don't want. There we go. Now I'm going to go back to my paintbrush to keep playing around with drawing. Go back to color. I'd like something black. You know what though? Those circles aren't perfect. So I think I'm going to make a shape. So let's try a shape tool. Shape tool is the square and circle. I'm going to pick the circle tool. I would like my color to be black. So I'm just going to come over here. Right now it's white where that little circle is in the corner. I'm going to pull it. Oh, sometimes it doesn't like me. Come on, little guy. There we go. I'm going to pull it down here to the far corner to make black. And then I'm going to make a circle. So this is like the pupil. He looks a little scary, doesn't he? A little scary apple. There we go. Okay. Next, what I'd like to do is make a white eyes. I'm going to go back to the brush tool because I want him to kind of have like some little kawaii eyes. Let's see, maybe we make his mouth red. I'd like his mouth to be red like the apple itself, maybe like a light red. So I'm going to show you how to do that. That's here in the dropper tool. So if I click the dropper tool, I can pick any color on the apple or anything that I've drawn, and it will select that color for my paintbrush. So let's say I'd like this light color, pink, for its mouth. I'm going to go ahead and click that. Now that's in my paintbrush. So my white circle that I can play around and move has now selected this exact color that was in the apple, which is pretty neat. So I'm going to kind of give him like a weird mouth. My little apple buddy. Okay, so let's make the lips a little bit darker. So we're going to play a little bit with it, moving that darker. Oh my. I don't like it. I'm going to erase. Let's go back up to this eraser tool. We can either click that here or we can hit the undo button, which will completely get rid of that. All right, let's try this again. We're going to pick a color by going to color, hitting the dropper. Maybe we should go darker. Let's try that. It's a little too dark, so I can hit undo. Dropper tool. Let's go medium. Medium red. How's that work? Oh, that's better. I don't like that line. Undo. There we go. He's pretty cool now. I'm going to go ahead and go black to fill in. Oh, I don't like that. Let me undo it. There we go. Okay. So now I'm going to make some teeth. I'm going to go up here, make them very white. I'm going to come back up to size and make my brush smaller because I think it would be easier to work with a smaller brush. There we go. Look at him. He's pretty cute. Let's get him a nose. Now he needs a nose because his mouth is done. So let's do the dropper again. I think I do want something lighter, but not quite this light. So I'm going to come up here to where it's a little bit lighter. There we go. And then give him a nose. Oh, he's perfect. The most beautiful guy I ever seen. All right, I'm going to play around a little bit, maybe give his leaf a little face. No, I don't like that. I'm going to undo it. Let's go up to shape tool again to make some eyes because I think those circles look really nice. Let's go to color. Here again, we can do the dropper tool for the darkest green we can find. For some eyeballs. And then let's make the black circles on the inside. He's kind of looking over to the side here. Gonna go back to the brush tool to make the kind of kawaii white dots. Boop and boop. I don't like that second one. I kind of want the second one down here. There we go. There we go. And let's get a mouth. So we're going to use the dropper tool again. But maybe he's a little sad. Because he has to live on the apple. The apple's kind of crazy. There we go. He's a little sad. Can even give him a little teardrop. Okay. Oh, messed up a little bit, so I can hit undo. There we go. Oh, look at them hanging out together. Okay. So when you're done creating your happy fruit friend, you're going to want to hit save. I'm going to rename it as Miss Miller Practice. I would like you to name yours whatever your name is. So if your name is John Smith, I don't know, I'm just making somebody up. Practice. Maybe your name is, thinking of, here, I'll just put, I know Andrew Harris, just checked an email from him today. So his name's there, right? So whatever your name is, you need to put yours here. So Miss Miller. Okay. Then I'm going to hit download. And it's going to be ready in 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, there it is. So now I can hit close. Great. Now my image is ready to go. So if I wanted to just open it up, I can see right here, I have my image with my fruit, and I can upload that to Schoology, however I'd like to. So you're going to want to upload this to Schoology in the Pixlr practice, and then you're done for your practice page. I hope you guys have fun making your fruit face. I am going to be available while you're working to talk to and answer questions. But I hope you had fun, and I'm looking forward to seeing what else you can make with this program.